Well, hello and welcome to the Kingdompreneur Moment Live Show. I am your host, Doreen Lettsome Reid, Kingdompreneur Coach, sent to unlock what's inside you, the confident woman, giving you clarity of your mission, your message, and your mandate so you can rise up and boldly proclaim your faith in the marketplace. So welcome to the Kingdompreneur Moment Live Show. You take a moment, unlock what's inside you. It's a divine connection. And so today we have some wonderful guests, and I'm going to bring them to the stage now. No need to wait. No need to pause. We're going to get right to the nitty gritty, ladies. Okay. So go ahead and tell your friends the Kingdompreneur Moment Live Show is on. Go ahead and share and like the video and get ready to drop it in the comments. Hashtag the confident woman, right? We are so ready to bring up to the stage Miss Elizabeth and Miss Gibson. Hello, ladies. What's going on?
Hey.
All right. Now, welcome to the Kingdompreneur Moment Live Show. It is amazing to have you ladies here. Now, all of you are speakers for Queen's Round Table. It is a quarterly symposium hosted by Jacqueline Cabah Harrison. And all of us are actually speakers for this month's quarterly symposium. And that's how we've been able to form this collaboration with one another. And we get to literally hang out together, ladies, on the Kingdompreneur Moment Live Show. And the visionary and founder of a Queen's Roundtable is here with us saying, hello, Queens. So we thank you, Jacqueline Cabah Harrison, for your work that you're doing in putting together a Queen's Roundtable. And we thank you for joining the Kingdompreneur Moment Live Show. So, Miss Elizabeth, I want you to go ahead and introduce yourself. And then Miss Gibson will go ahead and introduce herself. And Miss Elizabeth, while you're doing that, go ahead and tell us your topic of how you were discussing for a Queen's Roundtable.
Okay. Good afternoon once again, everyone. So pleased that you are here with us. As Miss Lettsome Reid stated, my name is Elizabeth Crawford, or Coach Liz. I am the CEO and founder of Wisdom and Insights, LLC, a career and personal development coaching practice. I am pleased to have been a part of a Queen's Roundtable quarterly symposium with Ms. Jacqueline Cabah Harrison. I tell you, I had a wonderful time. My topic in that particular forum were 10 keys to kingdom success.
All right. So you were actually talking about kingdom success, and now you're on the Kingdompreneur Moment Live Show.
Right.
Hello. That's not happenstance, right? That's what you call a divine connection.
Yes.
Ladies, I'm here to tell you, take a moment, unlock what's inside you. It's a divine connection right here on the Kingdompreneur Moment Live Show. And this is what confident women do. Confident women collaborate. Can I hear you say it? Confident women collaborate. So go ahead and drop it in the comment right now. Hashtag the confident woman. Woo! Glory. All right, Ms. Gibson, welcome to the Kingdompreneur Moment Live Show. Go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself and what did you speak on for a Queen's Roundtable Symposium.
Thank you. So my name is Dr. Shameka Gibson, and I am the founder and CEO of NA Success Corporation, which is an organization that provides services to small and large businesses. We provide grant writing services, data analytics, organizational infrastructure development, and program management. And I also have a nonprofit organization called Changing the Mindset, where we have a large emphasis on cyberbullying, technology, and just bullying in general. So my topic, which is actually this weekend, is on changing your perception to change your behavior. So the goal is for people to understand that the way you think can perceive the way that you behave. Well, the way you think and perceive can affect the way that you behave and interact with others. So we want to change the way people think about things to create confidence, like you ladies stated, and also to create positive outcomes for their life.
Absolutely, because that's one of the biblical principles that I teach as a Kingdompreneur coach, right? With the ultimate businessman has already given us the mission, the message, and the mandate to do what? Renew our minds. So basically, that's not an option, it's actually a command. So the fact that you're helping people do that is amazing. And so I'm also one of the speakers for a Queen's Roundtable. My name, of course, is Doreen Lettsome Reid. I'm also the host of today's show. Yes. Kingdompreneur Moment Live Show. And my topic for a Queen's Roundtable was the confident woman. Leaders rising, the confident woman. In order for us to rise up, according to Isaiah 61, we've got to rise up. But how can we rise up? A lot of us are stuck in a seated position, and it is time for us to rise. We've been sitting in that box too long. We have been sitting in the box too long. Some of us 20 years, some of us 10 years, some of us 5 years. Him and hawing. Should I? Shouldn't I? Can I? Can't I? Come on now. It's time to burn those boxes. And so that's what I cover in Leaders Rising, the Confident Woman, in the a Queen's Roundtable Symposium. That was what I spoke on, and it's always a pleasure to work with Jacqueline Cabal Harrison. We've done a lot of things together. And so today what we want to emphasize as we're celebrating Jacqueline and celebrating a Queen's Roundtable and celebrating the fact that we all had the opportunity to be a speaker, we want to kind of hone in on the fact that it does take confidence to be able to collaborate. And you're going to be able to have, through collaboration, you're actually going to get to the cash. But it all starts with confidence. If we don't have enough confidence, which is faith, and faith equals confidence, these two things are interchangeable. They're not separate. That, God is not schizophrenic. Everything works together for the good. So the confidence works together for the good. The faith works together for the good. Arising and shining works together for the good. Everything works together for the good, right? And even us being here in this space talking about a Queen's Roundtable would have never taken place had not Jacqueline been confident enough to create a space for women to collaborate, for women to speak, and to do those things that she's doing. So, Elizabeth, what's your point of view on confident women collaborate?
Well, I think, first of all, in order to collaborate with other women, you have to know yourself. You have to be honest with yourself. You have to show up in your true authenticity and not be so much intimidated. God has given us each our own gift. He's given us each a measure of faith. We are all unique. We are all called for a specific purpose for such a time as this. So we're all adding in to God's ultimate plan, right? We each individually have a plan, but collectively there's a plan and a purpose as well. So once you know what your assignment is, then you don't look to the left or the right. You just take care of the assignment that you have in front of you. And so there would be no room or no time to be competing or to be jealous of anyone else. Just stay in your lane and do what God has called you to do, and your gift will make room for you. So collaborating with other like-minded women has been an increase. That has brought an increase to my life because I can always learn something from another woman. And there's always a different perspective. It could be something that I think I already know, but then she will bring her unique perspective and I'll learn and grow from that. So I embrace the experience because, I know that I don't know it all. Okay. But it's out. The information is out here. The money is out here. There's enough for all of us. So I just love being able to get together with other women, talk about what we do, learn from each other, assist each other, because you don't know what your sister, what she may have or who she may know. That could be your greatest asset. So, and I believe that that's what collaboration brings. Collective ideas, assets, resources, new tools and techniques, new ways of producing.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you made something really it stood out to me when you were saying that all of us have to value each other. That stems from a place of confidence. And
Yeah.
you have to have that level of faith, trusting that God does want us to work together. So if we look at the ultimate businessman, who is Jesus Christ, the very structure of the kingdom, we are the body of Christ. So my nose needs my mouth needs my nose, I need my eyes, and I can't say to my eyes that I don't need my fingers or my toes, because then we'll have a problem. And then I'm going to a specialist, and then I'm paying crazy copays, and then they're telling me we don't know what's wrong with you, right? So all of these things, as I said, work together. But a confident woman walking in faith, and we understand that there are levels of faith, but come on now, we already have been given a mustard seed of faith. So it only literally takes a mustard seed for you to step out of the box, right? And have this renewed mind, which is what Dr. Gibson is talking about on the Queen's Roundtable. She's talking about having a renewed mind. I'm just going to break it down to you in biblical terms, but that's what we're talking about. She's talking about having a renewed mind. So if you need a renewed mind, you need to go see Dr. Gibson, and she's going to be on a Queen's Roundtable, and you can go see Elizabeth because they're playing replays, and you can go see me, Doreen Reid, because all of this is available in the Facebook group. So information is there. The keys to unlock what's inside you are there. Now, what you do with these keys is up to you, right? So, Dr. Gibson, what do you think about all this?
So I agree with both of you. I think that being able to work with other women, you must have confidence and security within yourself, but also your network is your net worth. And if you don't understand the importance of relationships and how that's going to get you farther in your career and your entrepreneurial goals, then you're going to have some challenges along the way. And that's one thing I had to learn, was that I was okay with doing everything by myself because I thought that I knew enough to get to where I needed to be. But in this season, what I realized is that, I need other people that are good in other things to help me get to the next journey. And so I prayed about those things. I journaled about those things, and I started to allow other people to come into my space to help me get to the next phase. So I met some amazing women on this journey that I don't think that I would have met before COVID. And I'm grateful for that, because COVID allowed us to be in a place to where we had to learn to trust people from all around the world in front of a computer. And that is really tough for a lot of people. But like you said, you have to have the confidence. You have to be able to trust God and be able to allow him to lead you through whatever journey that you're going through. So I definitely agree. If you are a woman that is not confident within yourself and you have that victim and that jealousy spirit, you're not going to work well with anybody, not just with women, but with anyone. And people that have a strong amount of discernment like myself, and then couple that with my psychology background, I can pick up on those type of people immediately. So it's important to be true and authentic to yourself, and be honest, and work on you before you try to come into the space of others.
Right. And so, Dr. Gibson, I love that you said you allowed yourself to get help. So for Doreen, I'm just going to tell y'all straight, because this is what I do on the Kingdompreneur Moment live show. I tell people up front, it's not my job to know everything.
Right.
I have disqualified myself from knowing everything, right? It makes my job as a Kingdompreneur coach a lot easier. Why? Because I can lean back and rest in my anointing and how I flow, understanding it's not my job to know everything, which makes me an effective coach.
Yes.
My job is to surround myself with those that can add value to me and those I'm called to serve. It is not my job to know everything. And I'm going to say that to the coaches that are in the back of the room. It is not our job to know everything. It is not our job to know everything. It will allow you to take the pressure off of yourself that you may or may not be feeling. Right now, I'm talking to those that you feel that pressure. But it's okay to say, I don't know. When we first came on this live, I don't know what was going on with my computer, but I told Miss Elizabeth, I'm not a tech person. I don't know. But it doesn't like my headsets. If y'all hear noise, I apologize, because I don't know how to fix it. And I don't have time to call somebody to fix it. We will be okay. Did I not say that, Miss Elizabeth?
Yes, you did.
So, having that pressure, I could have gotten to a tizzy. I could have literally had a meltdown. Why? But I've already programmed Doreen to say, it ain't my job to know everything. That doesn't mean I don't operate in excellence. That doesn't mean that I don't study to show myself approved. But any person understands I'm never going to obtain the same knowledge that Miss Elizabeth has. Why? Because I'm not Miss Elizabeth. And guess what? I don't have a doctor's degree like Dr. Gibson. That's why she has the PhD. Hello. So I'm never going to know what Dr. Gibson knows. And even if I did have a PhD, hello, that's why we collaborate with other doctors to exchange information. When I was teaching, what did we have? We had teacher meetings. Why? Because the master teacher was teaching us stuff that we didn't know how to teach. Hello, we've been collaborating all of our lives. Jacqueline is here. Had she not thought outside the box to say, you know what? I'm going to create a platform. It's going to be called a Queen's Roundtable. And we're not going to just do it a one and done. We're going to do a quarterly symposium because I want to create a platform for women to come together and learn and grow and collaborate. Guess what? We would have never met each other. You would have never got this increase of visibility. Come on now. An increase of visibility. Not only are you on Jacqueline's stage, but you're on my stage. And we're sharing the stage together. And what are we doing? We're shining together. What do you think, Dr. Gibson?
I'm about to get up and start shouting. I mean, you better come through.
Girl, you better get up and start shouting. Girl, you better drop it in the come on,
speak this morning.
Woo! Hashtag the confident woman. Y'all better drop it in the. Y'all better drop that in that comment, girl. Y'all better drop it.
Yes. I receive it all. You heard me. I receive it all. And you're right. We have to be amongst other women that has the same mindset, that wants the same things, and we all can learn from each other. Like you said, I don't know everything, but I'm sure that by the end of this call, I'm gonna learn something about the two of you that I can say, I'm gonna need to reach out to these two ladies so I can get some support, because it's necessary. And again, if you do not collaborate with other people and you do not work with other people, the last thing you want attached to your name is that you're someone that people can't work with. That's not good for your brand. That's not good for your financial revenue. And it's definitely not good just to have that type of title on you in general, is that you're a hard and difficult person to work with. So it's important. It's critical. And yeah, I receive. I bring it all in. I'm absorbing.
Miss Elizabeth, what you think?
All of the above. I check that box too.
I'm checking the box.
I check that box too. All of the above.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm very thankful. Also, I do want to acknowledge Dr. Carolyn, because Dr. Carolyn came on my show last year, and we were talking behind the scenes, and she said, I want you to meet Jacqueline Cabal Harrison. I did not know who Jacqueline was. Okay. I had never heard of Jacqueline before. I had never even seen her on social media. I did not know her. Okay. But Dr. Carolyn came on my show, and we were talking in the green room, and she said, you got to meet Jacqueline Cabal Harrison. She has a platform called a Queen's Roundtable. It's a quarterly symposium. And I was like, I love the name. Right. The name spoke to me. So I was like, yeah, set it up. So, we did the email. Dr. Carolyn, a woman of her word, she set it up, a master collaborator herself. And ever since then, Jacqueline and I have been rolling, right? And as a result, I've been a speaker on a Queen's Roundtable several times. Elizabeth is here. I did not know Elizabeth. Now I got a smart person here to help me be smart, right? Because that's why she's here. She has the PhD and I don't. So I'm going to suck her brain, put it in my brain, then I'm right. That's what I do, right? So now I'm meeting Dr. I know y'all think I'm crazy, but I'm not. I just have to laugh at myself on that one. Dr. Gibson is here. And so I've never met Dr. Gibson. I didn't know that that's what she does for a living, secure our children against bullies, crazy people. That's basically what you do. So, so this is just a great thing. And, we were talking about increase, and increase is more than just cash. just increase, like Dr. Gibson was saying, increase of knowledge. What you think, Miss Elizabeth?
Absolutely. Increase is a lot more than cash. When you look across the board, you can increase in so many different areas. There's always room for improvement. Improvement is increase. So there's always more room to learn something new, take a class, take a seminar. What is that? That's increase in the area of education. So, I mean, you can increase in literally anything, and there's nothing that you can do or have that you cannot expand on or expound on. If
Wow.
I can say that there's nothing. It's always room for more of an increase in whatever area of life that you are in.
That's good stuff. I hope y'all got your paper and pencil. I told y'all, take a moment, unlock what's inside you. It's a divine connection right here on the Kingdompreneur Moment Live show. So I want you to go ahead and, share the video. I welcome you in the replay. Thank you for watching the Kingdompreneur Moment Live show. By now, you should be on page number 2 with notes, with all that's going on. Dr. Gibson is going to start your back page right now. Dr. Gibson, what are you going to say so they can fill up their back page?
So I do want to touch on one thing that's really important, and is as much as we love to share and collaborate, but also handoffs. Another thing that we don't do in our community is share with other people. So Ms. Doreen made an interesting point. She said that someone connected her to Jacqueline.
Yes.
Someone connected me to Jacqueline. Jacqueline connected me to Doreen. It's the connections. So if you're going to be a woman of confidence, then you also need to be a woman of sharing and giving. That's part of being confident as well, to know that what you have can't be taken from you. So what I have is what God has given me. And I'm not afraid that if I give an opportunity to someone else, that they're going to rise above me, because if one win, we all win. So you also have to be able to receive it, but also be willing to pass it on. And I think that's something we struggle as women, is that, oh, I'm going to keep this one to myself. Oh, this is a good opportunity. I don't want anybody I know to have this same opportunity. That's so selfish. And that's not a confident woman. And that's you blocking your blessings. And that's it.
Well, apparently it's not yet, because Miss Elizabeth got something to say behind the mic. She's going to pick the mic up and keep it rolling.
Woo, I was about to throw my shoe at the screen. That was a mouthful. So true. So true. We can all eat from the table. We can all eat from the table. The food is being replenished. It's a buffet.
Oh, say that again,
She got me started.
Go ahead, I love that. Say that again, girl. Rewind. Go ahead and say that again.
It's a buffet. We can all eat at the table.
Right. And I appreciate Ms. Jacqueline, because she created a platform where everybody will benefit from. I've spoken on a lot of different platforms. I've met a lot of different people, and I just recently was acknowledged by another platform as well. And the great thing is that you have people that are in position to where they are okay with sharing the wealth. And that brings back, that's a turnaround. So because Ms. Jacqueline saw enough to invest in other women, she's going to continue to get her blessings, and it's going to continue to come around, because all of us is going to remember this moment and say, you know what? She gave me an opportunity. Let me see if I can hand this off to her.
Pass it on. That's right.
At this point, the comments are lighting up. They just keep coming. So Gloria Walton is here. She says, don't block your blessing. Learn to share. There is plenty on the table. Amen. Gloria is also saying, learning keys to unlock what's inside you is how to become a confident woman. Facebook user saying, this is great. They're just so ecstatic to be here. I welcome you also to the Kingdompreneur Moment Live show. And they're saying sharing is a sign of confidence. Oh, wow. So we're always talking about fruit bearing. So one of the fruits that we should be bearing is confidence. And we have to do that by faith. Like Dr. Gibson was saying, by faith, I'm going to share you this information. I'm going to trust God that he's more than enough to meet my need, even though that I'm sharing, and that's one thing that I built Divine Connection Network Association. I'm the CEO and founder of Divine Connection Network Association. And one of our organizational principles is this: share, connect, grow. We complete, we don't compete. So that is really, really important. We complete, we don't compete. And so, you know, even behind the scenes, Miss Elizabeth was asking me questions about my company and questions about what I do. I said, well, everything I do is powered by Divine Connection Network Association. Right. And, you know, because it's powered by that, everything that I do, I'm going to do what? Share, connect, and grow to be a confident woman, right? All of it working together for the good of those that love God according to his purpose, not my purpose, not your purpose, but his purpose. And back to his purpose and his will, we are the body of Christ.
Amen.
The kingdom order has already been established by the ultimate businessman. And so what we need to do is stop putting so much energy in telling him how to restructure his organization.
Amen.
We're putting in too much emphasis and too much energy telling the boss how to run his organization. No, he's the boss. He ain't gonna change. He says, I'm the same yesterday. Oh, come on now. I'm the same yesterday, today, and forever. Stop wrestling with me. Stop wrestling with me. Stop wrestling with me.
Yes.
Stop wrestling with me. You're not going to get the blessing. You're not wrestling with the angel. You're wrestling with me. And it's already been established. I change not. I'm the same. And we're spending too much energy and too much time, and it's not bearing any fruit. And I'm getting ready to go there. Oh, it's tight, but it's right. He said if you don't bear fruit, he's going to cut you from the vine. And you can't do anything without the vine. In case y'all didn't know, that was not me.
No, it wasn't. It came from the throne room.
In case you didn't know, that was not me. And so Jacqueline is here, and she's telling us that, yes, we all win. Leslie Montgomery is here. Always room for increase in knowledge. Y'all should be on page number 3 writing notes by now. We have what Miss Elizabeth said earlier. Improvement is increase. And they just are loving it. I mean, it goes on and on. We can be here all day reading all of these things. Collaboration is an advantage. I love that. The collaborative advantage. Oh, I love that. The collaborative advantage. That was one of the Facebook users said that. And so we're just having a really good time here on the Kingdompreneur Moment Live show. So Dr. Gibson, you are going to actually be speaking this weekend?
This Saturday, yes.
Well, go ahead and give us one thing. Go ahead and water our mouth for the steak at the table. We getting ready to come on out. It's the Queen's Round Table, and Queens eat steaks. I don't know what y'all eat, but I eat steak. And so go ahead and water our mouth for this weekend. Give us one little key to unlock what's inside these ladies watching.
All right, cool. So we already know that if you don't change your mindset, you won't be able to produce positive outcomes. But in the process of that, victim mindset is not the key to success. So as long as we allow other people to infiltrate the way we think, and we allow those thoughts to prevent us from getting ahead, we will forever be behind. So don't be a victim, be a survivor, or also look for opportunities to grow. Invest in yourself, because no one is going to give you anything without working for it. So what they say, faith without work is dead. So if you don't apply the things that you need in order to grow and be successful, then you're not going to be successful. And just like we had to, just like we're in the position that we're in now, and it allowed an open opportunity for us to connect with other people, we still had to put ourselves out there. And I'm sure that Miss Jacqueline will not let anybody on her platform. So she had to do some investigating and some research to make sure that we was who we said we were, and that we had some visibility, and we was actually in a position to bring some value to her as well. So we wasn't just out here waiting on Miss Jacqueline to pick us up and give us an opportunity. No, we did what we needed to do. So when the opportunity presented itself, here we are. So don't be a victim.
So in other words, we have to burn the box of victimization.
Absolutely.
And you are going to be speaking this Saturday in a Queen's Round
Table. 8 o'clock. Mm-hmm.
8 o'clock. All right. Miss Elizabeth, you've already spoken, but they can always go back in the replay. So give us one thing to water our mouth, Miss Elizabeth.
With the 10 keys to success, they can be utilized in the business world as well as in your personal life, right? The word of God is across the board. Ms. Doreen already told you who the CEO is, who the COO is, who is in charge. He gave us the instruction manual. We have the rules, the regulations, and the guidelines. All we have to do now is operate accordingly. Don't lose your job now. Don't get fired. Stay on the job. Stay in place. Stay in position. Stay in the kingdom. I'm telling you. And if things are looking bleak right now at this point, today, at this minute, this hour, this present season, just hold on. Things are going to turn around. Wait and see. Plant your seeds. Things sown, a seed sown is a seed multiplied. Plant your seeds and just wait on God. You're not forgotten. And I want to thank Miss Jacqueline. I met Miss Jacqueline, I believe, during our collaboration with Jesus Coffee and Prayer. And it was just a pleasure. She has such a calming spirit. Every time I see her, I just light up. I love to see her dance. I mean, she's just a wonderful person. So I'm very thankful for being able to be on this platform and be with these other two beautiful ladies.
Oh, wow. Now we're going to have to get some tissue and dry our eyes. This is amazing. This is amazing. So I thank you, ladies, for joining us here on the Kingdompreneur Moment Live Show. I, too, thank Miss Jacqueline for the opportunity to be a speaker on her platform, A Queen's Roundtable, quarterly symposium. And, of course, like we said, you can check that out. Dr. Gibson, he's giving you a nice watery piece of that steak. You have to eat the rest of it. You have to go to A Queen's Roundtable quarterly symposium and check that out. And I would like to also make an announcement concerning Leaders Rising the Confident Women World Tour. I'm the visionary behind that. And I am very excited about all the things that's been going on with all of the speakers that we have, the ambassadors that we have. And we will again be doing our speaker call as well as our co-author call for the anthology Confident Women Rise. So yes, we are doing all of that next Tuesday. And let me make sure I'm giving you the right date. It's right here in my calendar. And guess what, y'all? We flipped to June. It's crazy. We will have our speaker call, our co-author call on Tuesday, June the 1st from 6:30 to 7:30. And the links are there for you to register for that. So I thank you, ladies, for being here. And of course, what are we getting ready to do? We're getting ready to drop in the comment. Hashtag the confident woman. Y'all have a blessed one and a safe Memorial Day weekend. We do want to thank God for all of those that have served in the military and are currently serving. Special shout out to Jean Turner, one of my speakers who served 25 years as a female African-American woman in the military. She's one of my speakers for Leaders Rising the Confident Women World Tour. I also want to give a shout out to Miss Gloria Walton, who has been joining us today. She is one of my ambassadors for Leaders Rising the Confident Women World Tour as well. And I just want to thank Miss Leslie Montgomery, who is also my ambassador for Divine Connection Network Association. Y'all have a good night and thank you. Thank you, ladies, for being here. Y'all see y'all later.
Thank you.